There's an image you've seen 100 times. A man, arms outstretched, inside a square and a circle. But what if this iconic drawing isn't just about anatomy? What if it's actually a code, a map, a message? Da Vinci never explained the Vitruvian man in his own words. He left only hints, numbers, symbols, and geometry. But the deeper you look, the stranger it gets. Why is the circle perfectly centered at the navel, but the square is centered at the groin? Why are the hands and feet spread at precise angles, angles found in ancient temples, not medical texts? And why did Da Vinci call it a divine proportion, not a human one? Some believe this drawing is a mirror, not of the body, but of the universe, a link between man, the stars, and something much older than the Renaissance. And the real question is, what was Da Vinci trying to show, but couldn't say aloud? We're going to dive deeper, much deeper. And if any part of this already stirs something in you, share it in the comments, not just for us, but for others on the same path. Next, we'll follow the geometry and discover how the Vitruvian man aligns with the architecture of ancient Egypt. Stay with me. You're about to see something that might change how you look at every sacred image from now on. Look closer at the circle and square. They don't just frame the body. They encode two ancient symbols, heaven and earth. In sacred geometry, the circle has always represented the cosmos, the eternal, the divine. The square, earth, material reality, physical limitation. Now ask yourself, why is the Vitruvian man touching both? Because Da Vinci was showing us more than anatomy. He was illustrating a hidden law, that the human being stands at the intersection of two worlds. But here's where it gets strange. The ratios in the drawing, head to navel, arm span to height, match not just Vitruvius's writings. They match the blueprints of the Great Pyramid. They mirror the floor plans of Gothic cathedrals. Coincidence? Da Vinci had access to ancient texts. He studied the Corpus Hermeticum, Kabbalah, and Egyptian lore. He was not just an artist, he was an initiate. And this drawing, simple, elegant, universal, is his encrypted message. That the body itself is a temple, one built according to cosmic design. This wasn't just for scholars, it was for you, now. And before we continue, let me ask, what do you see when you look at this image now? Drop your answer in the comments, not to impress, but to unlock. Because someone reading your insight may see something they never could alone. In part 3, we'll explore how Da Vinci embedded planetary alignments into the figure's limbs, and why that suggests the drawing is also a calendar. Yes, a calendar. Stay with me. What if the Vitruvian man isn't static? What if it moves? Researchers have noticed something odd. If you map the positions of the figure's hands and feet across both postures, they form a pattern, a rotation, like a wheel, like time itself. And then it hits you. There are 12 key points: hand, foot, each aligned to 30-degree shifts, 12 divisions, just like the zodiac. Da Vinci encoded celestial movement into a human frame. Each limb position aligns with one sign of the zodiac, Aries through Pisces, not symbolically, mathematically. The Vitruvian man isn't just showing physical symmetry, it's showing how the human form echoes the rhythm of the heavens. Why would he do this? Because ancient initiates believed that understanding the body meant understanding the cosmos. As above, so below. The drawing becomes a map of the sky, a calendar built into skin and bone. And Da Vinci didn't leave this in a temple or a monastery. He left it as a sketch, in a notebook, to be found by those with eyes to see. And maybe that's you. So tell me this. Do you think he meant for this to be decoded? Leave your answer in the comments, not just yes or no, but what it means to you. Let's build the meaning together. And in part 4, we're going deeper into a shape hidden inside the drawing that most people never notice. A pentagram, but not the one you're thinking of, the one encoded in your hands. Stay close. Open your hand. Look at your fingers, your palm, your thumb. It seems ordinary until you realize there's a pentagram hidden in your hand. The golden ratio, F, or 1.618, is encoded in the distances between your knuckles, your fingertips, and even your bones. Da Vinci knew this. He studied cadavers, dissected over 30 bodies, not just to draw them, but to understand the blueprint. And within that blueprint, he found the pentagram, a 5-pointed star. Now here's the twist. Draw that star inside the Vitruvian man, from fingertip to toes, and what appears? Perfect symmetry, perfect proportion, a harmonic resonance between the body and sacred geometry. Why is that important? Because the pentagram isn't just a shape, it's a symbol of life, of regeneration, growth, and consciousness. The same ratio found in the spirals of galaxies, the seeds of sunflowers, the arms of starfish, the orbits of Venus around Earth. It's not artistic, it's cosmic. Da Vinci wasn't drawing a man. He was drawing the formula of life, embedded in every cell of your body. Still think this was just a sketch? Drop a comment. What part of your body have you ignored that might hold a secret? Because after this, you'll never look at your hands the same way again. In part 5, we're going to decode the expression on the Vitruvian man's face and why some believe Da Vinci hid a message in his eyes. Get ready. Pause for a moment. Zoom in on the face. The Vitruvian man's expression is calm, neutral. But look closely. It's not symmetrical. His eyes, one slightly wider. His mouth, barely upturned on one side, subtle, intentional. Da Vinci was a master of symmetry, so why leave the face slightly off? Some scholars believe this wasn't a mistake. It was a message, a signal that the mind, consciousness itself, is the final element of divine proportion. Because while the body follows mathematics, the soul resists it. Here's what makes it even stranger. Overlay the Vitruvian face with Da Vinci's own self-portrait. Eyebrows, hairline, nose length. They match. Was Da Vinci placing himself inside the drawing? Or was he saying something deeper? That we are all Vitruvian. We are all the bridge between matter and spirit. And that awakening this truth doesn't require a temple. It requires looking inward. So here's my question for you. What do you see when you look at his face now? Does it reflect stillness or knowing? Let us know in the comments. Your insight might be the piece someone else needs to complete the puzzle. In part 6, we reveal the final layer. Why Da Vinci placed the navel at the center of the circle and what it means about the origin of life itself. You won't want to miss this. Why did Da Vinci center the circle at the navel? Not the heart, not the brain, not even the genitals. The navel. Think about it. It's the scar of your origin, the point where you were once connected to another being. It's the first mark of separation and the last trace of unity. In ancient symbolism, the navel was called the omphalos, the cosmic center. Many cultures believed it was the literal center of the world. Temples in Delphi, Greece, and in ancient Egypt were built around navel stones, markers of divine alignment. And now we see Da Vinci placed that same cosmic center within the human body. This was no accident, because he knew the truth. You are not separate from the universe. You are its echo, its expression, and the Vitruvian man isn't a diagram of perfection. It's a reminder. that the map of creation is not out there, it's inside you. So I'll ask you now, when was the last time you felt truly connected to something larger? Don't let this just sit in your mind. Write it, share it, comment it. Someone reading may be feeling the same and waiting for your words. In part 7, we'll explore a hidden layer that few have noticed, the double positioning of the limbs, and how it may represent a deeper truth about duality, time, and spiritual motion. Get ready, it's all connected. Have you ever asked why the Vitruvian man has 2 sets of arms and legs? It's not just to show range of motion. Da Vinci wasn't making a medical illustration. He was revealing a secret, that the human form exists in motion. 2 positions, 1 body. Some interpret this as physical and spiritual, others as being and becoming. But what if it's about time? Ancient mystics believed the soul lived in multiple states, one in the present, one always reaching forward, one remembering the past. Da Vinci's double pose isn't just anatomy, it's duality, stillness and movement, earth and ether, matter and energy. But here's what gives it weight. Overlay the 2 positions and they create an invisible X at the chest, a cross of tension, a point of balance, the same symbol used by mystery schools to mark transformation. So Da Vinci isn't showing motion, he's showing initiation. The human being, poised between 2 worlds, always shifting, always choosing, which leads to the most important question yet. Are you living in 1 frame or 2? Think on it and share in the comments, not to be clever, but to be honest. Others are reading not to judge, but to resonate. And in our final chapter, part 8, we bring it all together, revealing why this sketch might be more than a message. It might be a key. Ready? By now, you've seen it. This wasn't just a drawing, it was a cipher. Da Vinci encoded the cosmos into the body, the heavens into geometry, and initiation into ink. But the greatest secret? He left it unfinished. No background, no annotation, no context. He left space for you, because the Vitruvian man isn't complete without the observer, without the one who questions, who wonders, who sees beyond lines and limbs. Without you, it's a mirror, a riddle, one that unfolds only when you lean in, not with facts, with feeling, because the truth Da Vinci left is the most ancient of all. You are the bridge between divine and human, between seen and unseen, between what is and what could be. And this drawing, it's your map back to yourself. So pause, ask yourself, what part of this spoke to you most? Was it the circle, the square, the face, the movement? Drop it in the comments, not for me, for the others walking the same path. You don't know whose journey your words might unlock. And if this awakens something in you, don't keep it to yourself. Like it, share it, subscribe for more, because we're just getting started, and the next message might already be inside you.